everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's the starting group for Houston. You'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Shepard out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center. And for Oklahoma City, they've got Isaiah Hartenstein, Chet Holmgren out there with Williams. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Smith in at the point guard. You know, RJ, you can feel the excitement in the air. It's the season opener for both these teams.
The wait is finally over for these fans. Both teams hoping to kick things off with a win, so I expect a lot of effort tonight.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Smith drives in. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
That's good from Durant. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Thompson. Fades. KD can't get it to go.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Shepard. Thunder with the rebound. MP right side. And then Smith with the dunk.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Hartenstein against KD. And he gets it to go.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And there's the bucket from MP.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Kevin?
And Allie, thanks so much. Now Smith, after the missed 3 from KD. A floater, and MP with the layup. Smith's got 13 points.
He can't miss.
Rockets trail by 6. Outside Durant. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Yeah, setting a solid pick and then getting himself open. Şengün playing really well in that part.
And a wide open look for MP. Drills it from outside. Smith's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Thunder.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Thompson misses. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. and the Thunder another three.
We talk about MP's confidence a lot. There he showed it, pulling up off the dribble and nailing the shot.
Pass to KD. Basket good. 6 points for him.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The three from MP. The putback and the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Rockets trail by 10. Thompson outside. Smith the pass to KD. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Durant's got his third basket of the night right there.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
SGA's shot is good.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Shepard the pass to KD. Count it. Durant's got 11 points.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Smith for three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Outside, KD. Thompson sets the pick for Durant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Holmgren has the ball here for Oklahoma City. They lead by 11. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Pass to Shepard. Back to KD. Free throw line jump shot. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Thunder.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
When it comes to handling business off the floor, Richard, there might be no one better at doing it than Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's definitely very active, spreading his money around over 40 ventures or so. KD clearly understands the importance of investing and how beneficial it can be long-term.
6 to shoot. Williams kicks to Smith. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Hartenstein. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Durant. 14 points for him.
KD has such a tight handle, especially at his size. The man's a future Hall of Famer.
Here's Smith, and again it's Oklahoma City.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
KD looking around. No good from outside. Smith with it, picked up by Shepard. There's the three, and the Thunder another three.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Durant inside. He's against Hartenstein. And Şengün throws it down.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
Smith fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Lets it go from 14. Here's SGA.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Smith with a screen on Hartenstein. Here's KD. Count it from 12. He's got 18.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And here's MP for three. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And Şengün gets it to go on the assist from KD.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
That's a two from Smith. Cans the shot from the wing. MP's got 31.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. The Thunder in fourth.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Van Vliet. Six on the shot clock. The shake. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Now Eason. After the missed three from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Van Vliet. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
Boy, that was bad. It was like they were running different plays.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Checked in for Aaron Holiday.
Let's hear it for your DC mascot, Rumble the Bison.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey team, Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Kevin, back over to you.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Van Vliet up top, covered by MP. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Hartenstein, and it's off from three-point range. Eason against Holmgren. Pass to Adams. Over Williams. The Rockets again can't hit. The Thunder leading by 20. Down low, it's stolen by Eason. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. They could use a bucket. Shot by Eason. No good. Now the Thunder with it. Smith drives in. And the dunk by MP.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Here's Van Vliet. Still yet to score. Lays it up off the glass.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. From the wing, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Here's Van Vliet. Can't hit from 12. And so it's Oklahoma City holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
Oklahoma City leading by 22. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Fred Van Vliet. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Alperen Sengun. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Eason in at the 2. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Adams down low. Defended by Holmgren. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. No basket with that shot, having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Smith outside. Launches a 3, and the Thunder another 3.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
MP against Van Vliet. No good from 11 feet.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Well, Fred Van Vliet wasn't going to be denied his chance, RJ, at playing in the NBA.
No, he wasn't. Undrafted, yes, but training his whole life for a chance. And when he got it, boy, he did not let up. Ever since he was young, he was getting up at 5:30 every morning to train before school. Smith, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Van Vliet finds Adams. Some nice passing there by Houston. Back to Sengun. Over Williams. Rebound by Smith. MP's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Holmgren. Fires from deep. And MP with the basket on the assist by Holmgren. MP's got 48.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Van Vliet, the Rockets with another miss.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Şengün. To end the run. Finney Smith passes to Easton. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
KD's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Van Vliet attacking. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Here's Smith after the made shot from KD. Williams' shot is off.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to Şengün. Now Adams. Durant in the corner. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Count it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Oh, here's Van Vliet.
You should know a young guy like MP is looking to send that shot all the way into the crowd.
Good on the bucket, and that's 15 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
For three, Van Vliet, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
And for Van Vliet, most of his shot attempts come from beyond the arc.
On the wing, Williams. MP finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Smith. Three-pointer. And, yep, another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The three from KD. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside, Williams. Pass to MP. The three. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is. And
connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Hartenstein drives in. Şengün with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
KD's shot is good.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Now MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. Baseline J on the way. Not enough on that one as it misses. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense there from SGA. And another one falls.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Smith for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Timeout called the Rockets. With a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Smith comes in for Şengün. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And Shepard subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Here's Capella. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Smith. And another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, MP. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
And here's MP and again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
And here is MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. That one drops for him.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Shepard. All sorts of time. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Thompson against Smith. The wide open look for Durant. No good on the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to MP. Pass to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Holmgren. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And finished off by Shepard.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepard a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Capella. Durant with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Pass to Shepard. Back to KD. And there it is for him. Durant's got 34.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
MP from T. Good. Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
SGA from outside, and the Thunder another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Pass to Smith. Houston moving it around. Shepard trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith surveying the D. Good, he hits again.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and
Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson, viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Thunder opening up a huge gap. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Coach Dagnall, pretty good play from this team in the first half. What'd you like best?
Yeah, I think we've done a good job defensively. That's gotten us out on the break. We're sharing the ball. We're shooting with confidence. Taking a possession at a time. That's who we are.
Confidence is king.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
Yeah, that differential really sticks out. It's one of the ways they overwhelm you. And a look now at some of the games that have yet to tip this evening. The Lakers playing in Los Angeles as they go up against the Warriors. Tip-off is 10 Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific.
This is the kind of game everyone tunes in for. Should be a good one.
I'm right there with you, getting the popcorn ready. Got some gummy bears for you. Got some, what else you want, Kenny?
Chocolate raisins.
Anything else, Shaq?
Chocolate chip cookies.
Uh-huh.
How about some barbecue chicken?
And that about wraps it up. And as the 3rd quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, You can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've got Chet Holmgren. Jalen Williams out there with Hartenstein. Then it's MP. And it's SGA in at the 2. Connects again.
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for second all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring.
When Kobe did what he did back in 06, I never thought we'd see something like that again. But tonight has been an absolute legendary performance. I'm still in shock that we've seen 81 twice now.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. And good! There's another.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Now that's how you force the issue with the defense. Şengün really powered his way through that foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Şengün steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Şengün is such a great passer, it adds another dimension to their offense. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Now, here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. Shot clock at 5. Another bucket! Wow!
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Shepard, the pass to Thompson. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hartenstein with it. In the corner, Smith with it. SGA on the wing. Oklahoma City moving it around. The shot by Williams, no good. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Count that one. KD's got 38 points.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
And the shot goes down.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Thompson outside. Outside, KD. Pass to Shepard. Holmgren with the steal. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Thompson outside. Let's go. Here's Şengün. Blocked again.
And that is why Holmgren went second in the draft. He can dominate the paint.
Oklahoma City's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Hartenstein. 5 to shoot. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. No good. Only a second miss and 10 attempts from the floor. Smith on the wing. KD passes to Thompson. Over in the corner, Shepard. Over MP. And the rejection by MP. Pass to Holmgren. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. That 3 off the mark. Houston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. KD with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And then Durant with the dunk.
How many guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that? Durant is the real unicorn.
Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Durant. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. For 3, Smith. That shot misses. The Thunder have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Durant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
Williams for 3, traps in the tray. Williams has got 5 now.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far. The free throw drops for Durant. This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance, Richard, between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Durant, good.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
MP, high post. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. 11 feet away. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And, Richard, you were telling me before the game, you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, Amen, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he is just such an instinctive playmaker.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Durant finds Adams. For 3, VanVleet. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. 3rd is Chet Holmgren.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Pass to VanVleet and stolen by MP. Here's Williams. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Williams.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Holmgren in the corner. Fires for three, and got it! Another basket.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And he's now passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points, one that stood since 1962.
And stolen by Şengün. Here's Van Vliet, and he uses the glass on the layup. That's 7 points for Fred Van Vliet.
Out in the open, Van Vliet knows how to finish.
Van Vliet against MP. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a three.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
From 12 feet out, the Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Outside, SGA. And the three off target.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down, and the answer is yes.
Pass to Şengün. Lets it go from deep. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Oklahoma City shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. And it's Smith missing. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Holmgren in the corner. Outside Williams. On the wing, MP. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Şengün. Outside Durant. To the inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And a little contact like that won't slow Adams down. This is a guy who loves the contact and able to finish easily on that one.
And the Rockets making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. MP against Van Vliet. Yep, that one goes. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Finney Smith kicks to Durant. Five on the clock. Here's Eason. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. KD's got assist number 8 now on the night. Eason's gone 1 of 3 from deep tonight. Smith for 3, and again it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Adams' shot is good.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. To the paint. Here's Van Vliet. Excellent D there from Williams. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's the Thunder just dominating this one. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. We welcome you back in with the arena